If you are a beginner and you need effective core workouts that work for you, I'm gonna give you my 5 best core exercises and tips for you. Let's do it. For the best fitness and health advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos every Wednesday and Friday. So I've worked with hundreds of clients and maybe even thousands of people. And when you're a beginner, you actually want to start with the basic level core workouts, okay? You want to actually make sure you effectively know how to engage your core and using the core muscles before you start doing these crazy looking workouts that they have on Instagram and all these, crazy workouts that actually look cool, but you want to have an effective core base before you start doing all these crazy things, all right? So I'm gonna show you these workouts and we're gonna just go through them. Make sure you actually use your core muscles, okay? It's a mind-muscle connection. So when you're doing your core, you wanna actually think about your core, all right? Think about what muscles you're contracting. Think about having a stable spine, neutralized spine when you're doing these exercises. So let's do the first one right now. So for the first one, we're gonna do crunches on the ball, all right? So the ball is gonna support your back. It's gonna give you a little bit of stabilization, but still enough movement so your core can be effectively worked out. So you're gonna be on the ball, so lean back, all right? So have your back on the ball, your scapula on the ball. You wanna have a neutral spine. So when you come up, do not rock with your legs. You wanna come up and squeeze your core. So your core is kind of pulling you forward, all right? Core is pulling you forward here. All right, so your legs are not really moving. Your core is pulling you forward and then you're squeezing, okay? It's a mind-muscle connection. So when you're coming up, you're squeezing your core. Feel it tight, squeeze. Come down slow. As you can see, I'm doing these. I'm not going fast. I'm not just rocking like this. I'm going slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. So if you're a beginner, this is a really good one for you. So just make sure you are going slow and controlled to actually think about your core. Do these for about maybe 10 to 20 reps. Do about 4 sets. I'm telling you, you're gonna start feeling the burn. Let's go to the next one. So this next one, we're doing leg raises, all right? So if you have tight hip flexors, you might feel it in your hips a lot, all right? So if you have tight hip flexors, you might want to stretch that out before you do this one. But this one, all you're really gonna do is you're gonna lift your legs. So it's really good for your lower abs too. So if you have a problem area with your lower abs, it's a really good one right here. So you're really gonna have your legs together, lay straight back, and lift your legs up just like the last exercise. Do not rush it. When you're doing these exercises, make sure you're going slow and controlled, all right? So you're gonna bring your legs up and bring it down slow, all right? The eccentric part of it when you're coming down is the most important part of this one. So when you're coming down, you wanna come down slow and come back up. Let's do it. All right, so you want to do about 10 to 15 reps of those. If you can push it to 20, do 20. All right, when you're doing these, I forgot to say this, so you want to put your hands underneath your hips or your butt, right? It's going to help support your back. Raise up just a little bit off the ground when you're doing these. It's going to make it a lot easier than just having your hands off to the sides. Next exercise. All right, so we're going to do a full plank, so it's like a push-up position. All right, so this one, the most important thing is you want to have a neutral spine. So make sure your hips are not falling down. You want to hold a push-up position right here, all right? And then when you're doing this, like I said, it's a mind-muscle connection. So you want to just make sure your core is tight. You're holding your core. You're contracting your core the whole time. So when you come up right here, holding it, push-up position. So when I'm doing this, I'm making sure my core is tight. My hips are not sinking down to the ground, and I'm holding it up, okay? A good modification for this one is to go on your knees, okay? And then go here, okay? So if you're a beginner, you might want to go here, all right? And if both of these are a little too easy for you, you can go right here and hold it, all right? On your knees, all right? So there's 3 different variations you can do here. Make sure your core is tight. You're thinking about holding your core. All right, the next one here, hold. That's still a little too easy. Forearms, all right. And hold, all right. Keep your hips up. My hips are not sinking down. I'm not laying down. Keep my hips up. So we got 2 more exercises. So if you're struggling with your core and you're trying to find more core effective workouts, make sure you comment below so I can help you answer your questions and actually make more videos to support your questions. All right, so the next one right here, we are going to do mountain climbers, all right? So mountain climbers are similar to the full plank, but you're gonna come up and bring your knees up. A lot of people make mistakes when they're doing the mountain climbers. They don't contract their core and they're just running and they're kicking their legs actually up, but your knees wanna come in to your stomach. So when you're doing a full plank, your knees are coming in slow motion right here, all right? I mean a mountain climber, I think I said plank. So when you come in, a mountain climber, this is slow motion right here. Once you get good, you can go faster. Right here. Knees in. Your knees are coming inside. Alright? So your hands are like a push-up, coming in. Faster. In. That's a mountain climber. Alright, so for my last one, and one of my favorite ones, is an isometric wall ball throw. So this one right here is good for beginners and for people who are advanced. So when you're doing these, you wanna put your feet against the wall, okay? So find a wall, you know, at your gym or at your house, you know. I would prefer you do this actually at the gym. Don't do it at your house, you might be breaking some stuff. It's gonna be throwing the ball against the wall. So put your feet against it, all right? When you lean back, you wanna lean back and you'll know exactly when to stop because your core is gonna contract. All right, so you're gonna hold that movement right there. So right here, about halfway, your core is gonna contract because it's trying to hold you up from falling. Hold it right there, get a light ball. So something between maybe 4, 6, or 8 pound ball. Okay, if you're strong, you can go 10. All right, hold it and then throw it. Here. All right, so it's a really fun one, but it's effective and it's good for beginners and advanced people. So make sure you try this one out. So if you're a beginner and your goal is to work your core out, to have a more stronger core, effective core, maybe you just want some abs, try these workouts out. You know exactly what to do now. So go to the gym, try it out, and let me know what you think. So make sure you comment, share, and subscribe. And also if you want to join a community of people, fitness is all about accountability, you know, meal plans, nutrition. You need a group of people who are going to hold you accountable. So I have a free Facebook group. I have a link below. So make sure you click below, share, subscribe. Peace.